Hey, what's going on, guys? This is LJ. Do me one favor. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. I would gladly appreciate it. Hit the like button because it helps the algorithm. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Are you sorry for the hurt that your posts caused people?
I take my responsibility for posting that. Some things that were questionable in there, untrue. Like I said, and the first time you guys asked me when I was sitting on that stage, I don't believe everything that everybody posts. It's a documentary. So I take my responsibility.
It seems like Adam Silver wanted to hear the word "I apologize," or in your mind, you said, "I didn't mean to cause any harm." Were you apologizing, or did you not apologize?
I didn't mean to cause any harm. I'm not the one that made the documentary.
So, again, noticeably absent were the words, "I'm sorry," and that was not good enough for the Nets. They suspended him for at least 5 games late yesterday afternoon because he failed to, quote, unequivocally say he has no anti-Semitic beliefs. Then later last night, Irving responded to that with an apology on Instagram. It is lengthy, but of great note, he does include saying, "To all Jewish families and communities that are hurt and affected from my post, I am deeply sorry to have caused you pain, and I apologize." So,
Okay. Understand this. We are all Semitic. I looked up the definition of what Semitic means. And we're all Semitic. So how can he be anti-Semitic when we're all Semitic? Now, this is more to it than that. They want him to do 6 other things, I believe. And it's getting out of control. I believe they're upset because he did not take the jab like a lot of the other athletes did. And maybe they feel like he won that one, right? These are organizations in the NBA. When these players sign on the dotted line, they have to watch what they say and watch what they do. They pay them millions of dollars, so they have to be professional. They can't say what they really want to say because of it. Let's get back into it.
that's a lot of information to take in, but again, all of that happened in one day, and here's the only person I know who can sort it out for us, and that's Adrian Wojnarowski. So, Woj, first and foremost, I think a lot of people are wondering, how did it take so long to get where it got last night? Take us through these last few days.
Greeny, going back to late last week when Kyrie Irving shared that anti-Semitic documentary to his Twitter account into the weekend, I think Joe Tsai, the Nets owner, I think his hope was that he could have a process with Kyrie Irving of educating him about why what he shared was so hurtful to the Jewish community, to the community at large. And instead of necessarily forcing him into an apology, he didn't know necessarily that he believed or understood why he felt he had to give it, that he was going to work with the American Defamation League. And together, they would help to educate Irving and then come to an understanding where he could have a fuller view of the entire scenario. And he saw it as something of a teachable moment. And this is amid, I think, both Nets management, the league office, pushing Joe Tsai to be more punitive, a suspension, a punishment. And as the days wore on and Kyrie Irving had a chance on Saturday night, then again yesterday, publicly with the media, to disavow, condemn the contents of that movie, to say that he was not anti-Semitic, those 2 public appearances, and then a joint statement with the Nets a couple days ago that still fell short. I think finally Joe Tsai realized, even after Adam Silver didn't want to wait for Joe Tsai anymore to figure this out with Kyrie Irving, he put his own statement out and wasn't going to just allow the Nets to handle this, let Joe Tsai handle it. You come to a situation yesterday where the Nets suspend Kyrie Irving for at least 5 games and come out with an extremely, a strongly worded statement that certainly many would have liked to have seen days ago.
And so, and we'll have more time later to get more deeply into this part of it, but That was one tumultuous day. What should we expect to happen now?
Well, the Nets, when it comes to Kyrie Irving, they say he has to meet, I think they termed it a series, of remedial.
Exactly. Yeah. You see him stuttering? A remedial. Yeah, exactly. On that note, I'm going to leave it right there. This guy's stuttering. He knows it's kind of stupid. He knows that it is. So, bottom line, they're upset with Kyrie. And I don't know if he's going to play again. Who knows? Right? They want him to do everything but kiss the ring. You understand what I'm saying? So, on that note, I had enough of it. God bless.